The sea, known to be a peaceful escape from life with cruises, yachting and other adventurous holidays. But on a darker side, it's known to be life-threatening. Deep, dark and full of mystery. Today we are going to be counting down the top 10 most interesting facts about the sea.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
My name's Ben Saunders and welcome to OverWorldTrends. Number 10. There are currently over 220,000 marine species known to humankind. However, many marine scientists know for certain that there could be between up to 750,000 to 25 million still to be discovered. Now, this new discovery would blow everything out of the water, meaning that potentially up to 90% of known creatures on Earth would be inhabitants of the sea. Coming in next is number 9. Less than 10% of oceans have actually been explored, leaving many mysteries of what could lie beneath the surface.
Iceberg, right ahead! Thank you.
This is mainly because over 85% of the sea is dark in a place that we call the deep sea. Who knows what could be down there? Currently, we know more about the moon's surface than the depth of our ocean. Number 8. Death and disease caused directly by polluted coastal waters cost the world economy nothing shy of $12.8 billion each year. This is mainly down to things like oil rigs, cruise ships and other means of transport constantly polluting the oceans, killing off fish and people. In fact, this pollution has become so great that famous landmarks such as the Great Barrier Reef are beginning to lose their colour and die out. This is because coral and fish can no longer survive in the toxic levels of water. Which brings us on to our next fact, number 7. In the past decade, an average of 600,000 barrels of oil a year have been accidentally spilled from ships.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Hit the hoses!
This is an equivalent of 12 prestige oil tankers sinking each year. Now, if you try and comprehend how much oil that is that's being spilled into the ocean, I feel it is pretty clear that the human race are doing something wrong here. The sea covers 71% of the world's surface. In other words, 362 million square kilometers. But another interesting fact is that less than 1% of the water on Earth is actually fresh water. Now, that is because it is believed that the majority of our water came from meteorites at the beginning of Earth. Meteorites would strike down onto the planet containing loads of water, which then created craters and filled up what is known today as our oceans. Where the majority of our fresh water, on the other hand, comes from our atmosphere, which is then filtered by rocks as it trickles down mountains. Number 5. The top 10 feet of ocean holds as much heat as our entire atmosphere. Our entire atmosphere. That is quite a big thing to process, and it's an unbelievable fact, but doesn't end there, which brings me on to number 4. The area known as the Mediterranean Sea was originally dry, but around 5 million years ago the Atlantic poured through the Strait of Gibraltar at a rate of 1,000 times that of the Amazon, filling it in 2 years. The deepest part of the ocean is known as the Mariana Trench and is located in the West Pacific Ocean. Using state-of-the-art wave bouncing, the latest measurements said that it was about 36,000 feet deep. Now, that is quite deep when you come to think that Mount Everest is only 29,000 feet. So, pretty deep trench. Number 2. If all the glaciers in the world melted, the sea would rise by about 80 meters all around the world. In comparison, that's the height of a 26-story building everywhere in the world. This could have detrimental effects on the world as a whole and would leave many countries virtually underwater. And to round up our top 10 list, we have number 1. Okay, so this fact kind of started with me a little bit when I first researched it, but although it's not commonly known, around 70% of the oxygen we breathe, you, me, everyone, comes directly from the sea. That means only 30% of the oxygen we breathe comes from trees and other plant life. I guess the sea plays an even bigger role in the survival of our planet than we thought, if you see what I mean. So if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and ding that bell to keep up to date with all of the Overworld Trends content. If you know any other facts about the sea that we didn't cover in this video, feel free to leave them down in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Ben Saunders, and you've been watching Overworld Trends. Goodbye.